I do agree that most of the climate changes that are happening right now on our planet are due to natural planetary and galactic events. But collectively, our actions can also worsen our condition and make it more difficult for us to thrive during these changes. Because to say that we humans do not have a significant impact on the ecology and meteorology of our planet is just not factual. We can agree that most humans don't want to acknowledge the impacts that they make on this planet. And that way, they can pretend like the problems don't exist and they have nothing to do with it. And that's why I've put so much time and effort into learning about diet and nutrition. Because I believe that the biggest changes that we humans can make on this planet are the choices that we make every day. Choices like what we put into our bodies and what we support with the energy that we call money. Because our current conventional agricultural systems are what is causing so much ecological damage. Hundreds of thousands of acres of trees have been removed from our planet. Forests that served as temperature regulators, holding moisture and keeping areas cool or from getting too cold. These essential clumps of organisms that once protected us are now gone. And thanks to forestry and the animal ag industry, their numbers continue to decline. Forest ecosystems that have taken thousands of years to develop have been destroyed by modern agriculture. Hundreds of thousands of acres of land are devoted to growing non-native crops just to feed non-native animals, on farms that create pollution that further contaminate our natural resources, just so humans can get secondhand nutrients from a corpse that they could have gotten from plants. And now we have to suffer the consequences of those choices. Farmers complain that we don't have enough water. There's your water. The animal ag industry is wasting it all. Keep in mind that some of those farmers that are pleading for help are the same farmers in the animal ag industry. The ones wasting all of our fresh water on unsustainable animal farming for products that we don't need. That is a huge waste of resources. They will take and they will take until there is nothing left. They don't think of our future. They only care about their profits. This isn't a public secret. They're not hiding it from anybody. Where is that prepper logic? Because sustainability should be a priority in the prepper community. But I always hear preppers trying to build a stock of animal products. That kind of fuel is inefficient for our bodies. It is not sustainable to keep producing or logical to store. It is wasteful and time-consuming and is not worth the damage. Our world is going to poop right before our eyes because everybody wants to be in the dark about it. We as humans thrive without animal products. It's not a myth. My point is, it's not a productive use of time, energy, or resources. Because it is at the expense of our natural resources, our global climate, our global ecology, and individual health. We may agree that Americans particularly don't like effort. They don't like change, they don't like being told what to do. They are selfish, self-centered, spoiled, careless, privileged, ignorant bystanders that don't think how their choices affect others and the planet at large. But it's getting better if you remember to focus on all of the people who have had the courage to stand up against oppression in our society. Despite the shortcomings of our nation, there are beautiful souls that act in alignment to peace, love, truth, and justice. Let's shift focus on our achievements, our growth, our progress. Less and less support is going to the meat and dairy industry because more and more people are becoming aware that we can live without it and that it's better to live without it. We see an increase of popularity for plant-based products. We see more options at restaurants, less demand for meat and dairy because more people are choosing a plant-based diet. People have been saying that it couldn't be done, but it has been getting done. It is being done and it will continue to be done. And there will continue to be an influx of people in denial about it. Thank you to the people who see the damage that we have collectively done as a species, and thank you for bearing the responsibility with me and helping me make the world a better place by example and through action, by the choices that we make every day. Our world has limits and it's in a cycle of rebirth. If we don't change with it, it will leave us behind. Just like all those other civilizations that cause their own downfall. What doesn't adapt and what doesn't change gets left behind. I'm going to New Earth. Will I see you there? Listen to your heart and start living in alignment with your highest ethical values. Live long and prosper.